So can you tell me more about how the pivot arc actually improves the properties of the sprayed zinc?
There's a second part of that question that you have to understand about the properties. So first, let's start with the properties. The properties that are important when people are spraying zinc, and it's something they measure, is the thickness of the spray. That would be the total thickness once it's applied and the thickness per pass. And when I say per pass, you don't put it all at one time. It's like spraying paint. You put several layers on. So how much you put on each layer is an important measurement, and the total thickness once you're done is important. Additionally, the uniformity of the spray going on. Again, making the analogy to spray paint, if you make your passes too far apart, you'll get streaking and it won't get like a bleed through and it won't look right. Other properties that are important are the tensile strength. That's the measure of it's actually the bond strength, which is measured in tensile. So the bond strength is very important. The way you measure that, you actually glue little coupons on there, and you measure how many psi it takes to pull the coating off the part you just sprayed. So that's a very important property. And additionally, the shear strength. That is, if you take a chisel and you just kind of hit it on the side, how easy does that shear off? Those are all critical properties for spraying zinc, and they're measured by the standards that you use for spraying it. Now, the factors that affect that would be, number one, your spray distance. That's how far the tip of the gun is, or the torch, is from the part that you're spraying. You want to hold about a plus or minus 2-inch tolerance on that. Actually, a little tighter is better. Plus or minus 1 is better. Your spray angle. Are you spraying it straight on, or are you at an angle? It's important to be spraying perpendicular to the object you're trying to spray. So the angle has a big effect on the properties. As your angle starts increasing, so you say you get to a 45-degree angle where you have the gun pointed 45 degrees from the part, you get a lot of ricochet. So your thickness won't build up as good, and the bond strength won't be as good. Additionally, how fast do you move that torch? If you slow it down, it puts more on as you're traversing across the part. So all those factors are totally controlled with the pivot arc. Your speed, your spray distance, what your overlap is each pass, your angles, that's all totally controlled and repeatable with the pivot arc. Whereas with a person doing it, it can change. So I got to tell you, I'm really excited about this pivot arc technology. I've been working with it now 5-6 years, and I see the future with it. This is the future of thermal spray. If you'd like to talk a little bit more about it, give us a call at 724-229-5791. Drop in the email, bob@thermalspraydepot.com. I have many layers I can go into this with you, and be glad to share it with you.